I've climbed Africa's most dangerous mountain, Mount Kenya. It was a 3-day-long expedition involving 10 hours of hiking to the base of the mountain, climbing up the treacherous rocks, racing for a rock slide, being awake for 18 hours straight, camping at 5,030 meters, leaving our companion behind and the process to witness the amazing views the UNESCO World Heritage Site had to offer. But before I take you with me on this journey, let's have a little look at the mountain from afar. Mount Kenya is the second highest mountain in all of Africa, only surpassed by the well-known Kilimanjaro, which will also be covered in an upcoming video. Although Mount Kenya is 696 meters shorter, it's widely accepted to be way more dangerous. And that's because of the climbing skills required to reach the highest summit, Batian. The ascent involves steep rock faces, chimneys and ridges. The volcanic nature of the mountain also contributes to loose and unstable sections of rock, which increases the risks of rock slides. These dangers contribute to the low peak attempts made yearly, which is around 50 to 100 each year, with a humble summit rate of 30 to 50%. The mountain has 3 summits, Lenana, Melion and Batian. These have been named after the important leaders of the native tribes. This is the path that I climbed to Batian. Due to the mountain's proximity to the equator, the weather is very unpredictable and is prone to quick weather changes such as high winds and even storms.
Zon, geen zon, mist en als sneeuw had van alles hier.
The temperatures during the daytime vary from 5 to 25 degrees Celsius at the base and at the summit from 5 to -5 degrees Celsius. I know it doesn't sound too extreme, but it really felt uncomfortable at times.
Tenen zijn aan het bevriezen, mijn vingers.
So now let's get into the journey to Batian. First we drove all the way from Nairobi to the equator, where we met up with our guide.
Nice to meet you.
Here I search my overfilled Nissan Patrol called One Love, trying to find all the necessary gear.
Dat hoort bij het reizen, hè? Inladen, uitladen, in, uit. Summit sokken.
By the way, we will be doing an in-depth video about my truck and how I repaired it, to serve me in my mission to travel to all the highest peaks of Africa. So subscribe and stay tuned for that video in the future. So we prepared our gear and gave most of it to the porters who were going to bring our stuff to Shipton's camp at the foot of the mountain. They offered us to hitch along, but we decided to take the 10-hour hike from here to the base camp.
Mount Kenya was hier liggen, jammer.
The hike already offered amazing views of the terrain with its unique vegetation and wildlife. After hiking and taking a couple of breaks, we could finally see the mountain peeking up from behind the hills.
Van Russe bergen.
And the feeling of adrenaline and excitement just came rushing in. The closer we got, the bigger the mountain appeared. Once we got to base camp, we set up our tent, ate some food and went early to bed, because the next few days were going to be tough.
Ja, goedemorgen. 7 uur 's morgens aan de voet van de Batian en de Melion.
On day 2, we decided to first do Peak Lenana, which stands at 4,985 meters. This will give our body a chance to acclimatize for higher altitudes.
That's on the program, a beautiful day, man. Ik word er zo gelukkig van, jongen, niet normaal.
Point Lenana is the perfect way to getting to know the mountain, to get used to the terrain and frequent weather changes, and take in the beautiful views Mount Kenya has to offer.
Toast met honing, dat is ook wel de shit.
What you see here are called glacial tarns, and there's about 20 of them on the mountain. These hold the water from what used to be a glacier that has now melted due to the season.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Woo! Third highest peak of Kenya.
En de 7e hoogste van Afrika. As we stand on the peak of Lenana and take in the amazing views of Mount Kenya, I feel the other summits staring at me. The peak that I'm going to be climbing the next day.
D-Day. 20 pitches, 5000 meter. Spannend.
Prepared some food to take with us. We headed into the darkness, hiking up the mountain for hours until sunrise. And it was a sight to behold. It really boosts confidence into making it to the summit. From here the terrain got really steep, so we needed to start climbing the mountain and securing ourselves with ropes. After a few more hours of climbing, we decided it was best for my companion to stay behind as he wasn't feeling fit to make the rest of the climb.
Wat natuurlijk jammer is, we waren heel graag met jou naar boven geweest. Maar ik denk dat het misschien wel een verstandige beslissing is, omdat je het niet voelt. Of nog, het is echt wel crazy.
Het is nog veel.
This was a wise decision, as it only got more difficult from there. The terrain was getting steeper and steeper as the hours went on.
Hier zijn we. Op 3 à 4 uur van de summit. Het is echt wel lastig. Wel heel mooi. Dus we gaan verder met David, een ongelooflijke klimmer. Dus hier gaan we.
David, how are you?
Oh, fine.
David is crazy. Ik zou dit nooit kunnen voorklimmen, nooit in heel mijn leven. Super gevaarlijk, jongens, niet normaal. We are like 1.5 hours from the summit over there somewhere. So fingers crossed. We zijn op de laatste pitch verwijderd van de summit van Mount Kenya. De Batian Peak, 5199. Het is echt wel ongelooflijk hard. Maar ik heb het gevoel dat we er bijna zijn. We moeten dit nog naar boven klimmen, dan zijn we er.
After 6 hours of climbing 20 pitches, we finally made it to the top of Batian.
Batian, 5,199 meters. I was so scared, several times. Ongetwijfeld het hardste dat ik ooit gedaan heb. I'm so happy to be at the second highest mountain of Africa. The highest of Kenya, the Batian, 5,199 meters. I did it with this fantastic man over there.
I couldn't have done it without my climbing buddy, David. He really pushed through for me, so I was able to make it to the top.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Reaching the summit of the hardest mountain in Africa is a milestone that I will forever cherish. It was definitely the hardest one I have ever done. It took us 14 hours, including 6 hours of vertical climbing to reach the summit. After making it to the summit and taking it all in, it was time to go back by rappelling.
David, where are we?
Near the amphitheater. About 3 rappels to the amphitheater.
3 rappels.
To the amphitheater.
Oh my god. And how long are we climbing now? From 4 till 6
To 6.
14 hours climbing.
Since it took us so long to reach the summit, the sun was already going down. This posed a problem, as this may need to force us to sleep on the mountain for the coming night, where temperatures could drop to an extreme of -20 degrees Celsius. Nevertheless, the mountain decided to serve some last amazing views, and they came with the side of occasional rockslide. From this point on, I was losing my confidence into making it safely back down before it got dark.
Die afgronden zijn gewoon duizenden meters naar beneden. En, die touwen hangen hier van vorig jaar nog. Oké, af en toe hangt er dan er wel een nieuw touw tussen. Maar weet je, kijk. Volledig uit mijn comfortzone, volledig. We beginnen hier toch met een redelijk probleem te zitten. De zon is aan het ondergaan. We moeten zeker nog 6 of 8 pitches doen. Een pitch duurt ongeveer een half uur. Dus we zeker nog 4 uur op de berg hier. Het is nu 6 uur, zeker tot 10 uur, dus met de koplamp. Thomas zit beneden nog altijd te wachten, dus die is waarschijnlijk super ongerust. Ja, hopelijk halen we dat hier even, want dat is hier helemaal aan het toetrekken, opentrekken, zon, geen zon, mist. En als sneeuw had, van alles hier. Echt wel crazy, man. Crazy. Ik heb hier ook even problemen met de touwen. Hier, fameus last aan het worden. Mijn tenen zijn aan het bevriezen, mijn vingers. Ik weet niet of dat kunt zien. Hier ook. 14 uur op die berg hier. Dat zijn hier zo de momenten dat je inderdaad wel een keer aan je familie en vrienden pijst. Hier alleen op Mount Kenya.
The footage speaks for itself. I was tired, scared, and my confidence just gone completely. Despite of that, I kept pushing very hard until I heard something in the background.
Oké, we bleven hier afdalen. We hebben de eerste geluiden van Thomas gehoord. Thomas zit hier ergens hierachter. Dus ja, echt de max. Ik ben echt blij van hem te horen. Ik ga er echt wel mee in. Maar dit is echt wel buiten proporties. Dit is echt wel geschrift. Het zotste wat ik ooit gedaan heb.
When we got back down, we were finally reunited with my companion Thomas, who had been camping out there where we left him. It was great to see him alive and well.
Ja, boy. Terug reunited.
Terug reunited, yay!
As the sun had already set, we were forced to stay the night on the mountain.
In onze slaapzak. Op 5000 meter, zonder ondermatje.
David is gonna sleep like a baby.
Ja.
If you are cold, we come in your...
You keep on the helmet for rockfall. Good night.
Good night.
After a whole night of no sleep, we got up to witness another amazing sunrise.
En hij wil geslapen.
Beetje, maar niet veel.
Ik ook niet veel zo. 1 uur of zo. Hier liggen onze hits ergens, daarin. We weten wel dat hij nog leeft.
And we proceeded to get back down to safety at the base of the mountain.
Thanks, brother. Yeah.
Okay, welcome for.
Yeah.
I know you're hungry.
And there you have it, my journey to Batian, the summit of Mount Kenya. It was an incredible journey, amazing views, good people, good memories. If you enjoyed my video, I would greatly appreciate if you drop a like or subscribe to my YouTube channel to follow my stories around the globe. And never forget, it always seems impossible until it's done.